episode 15. Yeah, where you see it. Clueless 15-year-old killer thinks he can outsmart the detective. Let's see how little bro thinks.
What proof do y'all got?
You're in the house where the car's at first.
Right, I was asleep. That don't mean I took the car. I was asleep all day. I did not know y'all was there.
What do you think that everyone else is? You're here, okay? You're a part of very serious crimes. You have to be honest about all of it.
My partner talked to your mom, and I believe she's raised you to be an honest person and take responsibility for your
Oh, it's
actions.
more than one?
I don't think things went the way you thought.
This fool and there's the other one.
But now is the time to be honest and be upfront.
349, we're gonna need more crews. I'm pretty sure this guy's that driver shot. Yeah, dude, he's done.
So y'all trying to say I killed somebody?
You were part of this murder scheme.
Well, this isn't going to juvenile court, buddy. This is an aggravated murder.
So y'all trying to send me?
If you did actually do the murder and you wanted to play dumb, and that was your way out, you didn't plan this shit, my nigga. You didn't plan your scapegoat like you didn't wipe out your traces. You didn't wipe up your footprints, mate. Yeah, they got evidence. They got evidence, I guess. That's why.
When Dayton police received reports of a carjacking at 1 a.m. on January 26, 2022, it seemed like a usual case. However, when gunshots rang out in the same part of the city just an hour later, officers quickly realized they were dealing with something far more gruesome. Rushing to the second crime scene, they discovered that the victim, 35-year-old Brandon Cooper, had been brutally executed in an assassination-style murder. With no suspects in sight, investigators tracked the stolen vehicle from the first crime scene to a house in southern Dayton View. Believing the two crimes were connected, officers arrested 4 teenagers, including 15-year-old DeTravon Mitchell and 15-year-old Tylen Peaks, who were brought to the Dayton Police Department for further questioning.
As the mastermind.
Imagine bringing your side project to life just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
How many times have you seen that? Yeah,
Someone
change
how
that
came into
shit.
contact with you today, Mr. Peaks. Right? Yeah.
I woke up and I just seen the SWAT team. Cause my friend woke me up. He said, "Brother, the SWAT team was outside."
They trace the gun back to you.
He said, "You don't know, bro. You gotta go outside."
Using a registered gun, bro.
Me and my friends went
They
outside.
trace the gun.
I just ended up here.
Okay, well, let's back way up then, because obviously
To
the
your
didn't
house.
start with the SWAT team. What happened way
To
before
your
you went
parents'
to,
house.
woke up to the SWAT team?
I was chilling.
Where were you chilling at?
Oh, the cameras, bro.
Who were you there to chill with?
Me and Red.
Mm-hmm.
And Red. But I just had pulled up and then that's when I got sleepy, so I went to sleep.
Detectives are faced with 2 crime scenes. The first, a carjacking on St. Agnes Road at around 1 a.m. The second, the murder of Brandon Cooper, took place just minutes away on Fergus Avenue. But strangely, it happened almost an hour later. While detectives know that the teenagers have to be involved in the carjacking, since the stolen vehicle was found in their garage, they were now trying to determine whether they also played a role in Cooper's murder.
I'll be frank with you. I know you didn't go to sleep. That's not what happened. We expect you to be honest with us because we are honest with you.
I did went to sleep.
I'm not going to lie to you, so I prefer that you don't lie to me. When we ask you questions about what happened, know that we already know what happened. I'm seeing if you're going to be honest with me, and you haven't been so far. And we're right at the beginning, so that's kind of silly, right?
Okay.
So we know that you and Ron and Trey and Ray caught a lift earlier today. So
We're stealing cars. You want to get money, huh?
I was at the house, I went to sleep. I ain't catch no lift. I don't even got lift money to catch lift.
The plan's never to pay for it. The plan was to steal the car that's in the garage in the house where you were laying your head. Or where you say you were laying your head. How old are you?
15.
15. Okay. You wouldn't be the first 15-year-old to sit in that chair.
no,
And you wouldn't be the first 15-year-old to catch adult charges for this kind of thing, okay?
How can you actually confirm that? Is that a new establishment? Is that really a new establishment? Maybe they just repainted it, bro. They can just repaint that shit and look new. It's
Aggravated
I'm
robbery
saying.
and count of aggravated murder. This isn't the first lift you guys have done. You've probably done 10 of them, okay? You're gonna go get locked up this morning for 2 counts of aggravated robbery. You took 2 cars this morning. And the second one resulted.
Do you understand?
What proof do y'all got?
You're in the house where the car's at first.
Right, I was asleep. That don't mean I took the car. I was asleep all day. I did not know that was there.
What do you think that everyone else has been in here and said, sitting in that chair right there?
I don't know what they said. I don't know.
You're right. You don't know what they said, but we know what they said.
I didn't do it.
Unfortunately for Tylen Peaks, detectives had already spoken with.
They never do it. But this fool called with the car in front of his house. The car that was stolen, bro.
The 3 other suspects, including DeTravon Mitchell, who had opened up to them much more easily just 4 hours earlier.
So tell me what happened tonight.
I know a muscle head. This nigga is just muscle, no brains.
How did you guys all get together? Say again.
I told you, bro. Slow ass food. Listen.
They called me and asked me to come over.
We gonna go hit a lick. What was the plan?
Find some girls.
All right. So did you find any girls? Yeah. Okay. They just didn't want to hang out. Okay. So at some point you all leave, right? And you go get an Uber. Is that fair? Were you gonna go somewhere? Okay. What was the plan? Just take their car?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're telling the truth, man, and I appreciate that, okay? That's all we want. When they got there, was it man or woman that came? Okay. Do you remember what kind of car it was? Is it the car that's in your garage?
Yeah.
Probably, or yes? Okay. It's a Subaru, and it was you, Ray, Ty, and Ron. Fair? Okay. Was the plan always to rob her, or did somebody say something while you were driving, or how did it happen?
Just happened in hindsight.
On the night of January 26, 2022, Tylen, DeTravon, and their friends Ray and Ron had booked a Lyft ride with the intent of stealing the vehicle. Though each suspect had a different story.
There's no problem with taking risk.
Detectives
right? There's no problem with taking risk. But taking a risk, you know that it's something that's taking risk or something that legit type shit. Take a risk on something that's legit. Because if you take a huge risk on something that's not legit, nigga, that's just way too hard, bro.
That the ride was booked using DeTravon Mitchell's phone at 12:30 a.m. with the armed carjacking taking place shortly after at around 1 a.m.
How many guns were in the car? 2. What kind of guns?
Oh no, there was a bunch of one was something man.
Who had that one?
Me.
Okay. Who else had a gun?
They was passing.
Okay. Do you know who started with it?
Both had.
Who's both?
Ty and Ray.
Ty and Ray. So Ty and Ray were kind of passing the other gun around?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it safe to say Ty had the other gun?
Possible.
Eventually, detectives also broke Tylen Peaks, who admitted to playing a key role in the carjacking.
Alright, it was me, Ryan, Ray, and Trisha. But I don't know. I just know about the first lick.
So tell us what happened.
What's happening
with
with this shit? I'm
putting
pretty
her out the car. And when she got out the car, she started yelling and stuff. That's when we parked the car back in the garage. That's the only thing. That's the only lick I know about. I don't know about no murder.
Tell her about who ordered the lift and who was sitting where and all that kind of stuff.
I don't know where.
Trying to exclude himself from the equation.
I don't know how to drive.
Got the pants in his.
Who drove?
I mean, the hands in the
Come
pants.
on, man. You can't do this, Tylen. This doesn't work, man. Who got in the driver's seat?
Ty, you think? Nigga, you know who got in the driver's seat. This is the nigga who's snitching fast. And that shit was so fucking easy. They didn't have to convince him to snitch, bro. That shit was easy.
While detectives now had enough evidence to believe that DeTravon and Tylen were primarily responsible.
But then these fools got their hands in their pants. Both of them, this is what they're getting after warming their balls, bro.
For the first carjacking. They still faced a much bigger challenge. Solving the second crime, as they had a murder victim on their hands. This task, however, would prove itself to be much more difficult than anticipated.
Do you feel bad about what happened. I just told you, ag robbery, ag murder. You know exactly
Who did I
what
murder? Who did I murder?
His name was Brandon.
I don't know who Brandon is.
You don't have to know somebody to kill somebody, believe it or not.
So you're trying to say I killed somebody?
You're part of this murder scheme.
Look at all these pages. You're not number one, bro. Okay?
Can you read? You can't read them out?
No, I'm not gonna read anything. I don't tell you what I know. You tell me what you did, and that's how this works. I would bet every penny I've ever made in my life that Dave Travion, Ty, Ray, and Ron went back out to hit another lick because that one was fun and that one worked. And then the second one was
They hit a lick, bro. Yeah, that shit.
So that's where we're at. You're here.
Hey, what's
You
happening,
did
bro? Is that
grown
cold?
up
I don't call pilot. I didn't call you.
And that's where we're at.
Chill out.
We got us a car.
Where call pilot coming from? Hold on, let me take call pilot down. I didn't call you call pilot. Get down. My nigga, get down. Alright. So, where we at? Alright, but let's continue.
Let's go get another one. Right? Okay, so tell me about that. What was the goal?
More money, more problems. More money, more problems.
Okay? Same four
The
people.
baby fan right here. More money, more problems. He was thinking to himself, like, it can be pocket of man, let's go. Yeah. He was thinking he's gonna find his new music video with this little colic right here.
Okay?
And pop
Everybody
off
sit
real
back,
quick.
everybody
I can
sit in the
see
front.
it.
Okay. Who all has guns in the car this time?
Same people.
Huh?
Same people.
You and Ty, or you and Ty and Ray?
I gave for a good one of them.
Huh?
I gave my son.
Everybody's trying to exclude themselves from this equation, bro.
Which one? Because that's important, you know what I mean? Who'd you give the gun
You gotta
to?
let them know that, hey, the gun, my gun, even my gun, I gave it away. But even the artists they listen to, even the rappers and the artists, the songs they listen to, bro, them fools will tell you that, hey, keep my Glock on me at all times, boom, boom, boom. So he wants to tell me, they was hitting the leg this whole time. You were just sitting there behind there, I give my gun away.
So
Dummies,
Ty and Ray
man.
both had guns?
Keeping up with dummies,
One of them had
bro.
yours.
I'm telling you, man.
Okay? Who said what?
Same thing the last time.
Same the last time.
Just pull guns on
What I
him?
got.
So they pull guns on him, right? Somebody say, give me the car, get out,
Get out the car.
get out the car. What does he do?
Just sit there.
What do you do, bro? And what do you do?
What happened next?
Got out the car.
All four of you got out of the car?
Nah. I didn't get out the car.
But they're still, but
They still
Okay.
back.
Ty and Ray are still in the back seat. Okay? And they're the guys with guns.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And they're still in the back seat when he takes off. And how many gunshots you hear?
According to De Trayvon, Tylen and Ray both stayed inside the car when 2 shots were fired, killing Lyft driver Brandon Cooper. Before the fatal shots, he claimed that he and Ron had already stepped out of the vehicle. Interestingly, Tylen told a nearly identical story, with one key difference. He insisted that he and Ron were the only ones who got out of the car, not De Trayvon. Both these stories, however, would soon turn out to be impossible.
I think there's a little bit of mistruth that you're telling me about this second event, okay? And I know what you did, right? And I get it. You put your pole on somebody else and don't put yourself in committing this second offense, which you did. Right?
No.
No? Come on, man.
I'm telling you the truth.
You've been telling me the truth so far, but I think this is the part where it gets a little hairy because this puts you involved in this man being shot.
And it's real with you. Just keep on running.
Do it.
Shot 3 times.
Huh?
Shot 3 times.
Who shot 3 times? You shot 3 times?
Oh. Right. Tyler and Ron get out.
Ty and Ron get out.
I'm telling you, bro, like this one, they did not need to convince him. He snitched a little bit. They just got in the room, snitched real quick. He snitched a little bit, And then they asked for some more. He kept on spilling, bro. He's still spilling. Still spilling, bro. And he probably is lying while he's still spilling. Just trying to save his ass.
And then who's got the other gun?
Look at him. He can't even look at you.
Ty has the other gun.
Went to his door and tried to pull him out the car.
Ty tried to pull him out the door.
He scared it off. And Ray shot him twice.
Let's do this. Okay, so
Man, nigga, you all agreed to this shit, but you all were in this shit together, bro. Even though he the one who shot it or whatever, bro. Uses. If y'all go down, they all go down. But y'all is not that solid, so haha. Got this fool out here already spilling.
I'm the driver.
You got tires.
Right? Come over here. I'm the driver, and he's trying to pull him out, right? And he went in, and so Ty's trying to pull him out.
The door was locked.
So Ty can't get in the door.
Yeah.
So where is Ray when Ray shoots him?
Ray right here.
Outside of the car.
Inside of the door.
So I'm facing this way, right? So how does Ray shoot him?
He had a gun something like this.
Okay.
Then he shot him twice.
Where did he hit him? And point on my body.
He was right here, back there somewhere.
Okay. So he shot him from inside the car, but hit him in the upper back. Okay. And you were right there.
There's no other bullet holes anywhere in the exterior of the car.
So
There's no bullet holes in the interior.
They be listening to gangster.
Exactly.
They be listening to gangster music, thinking that what they're doing right there makes them gangster. This is not gangster, you
2 in
dumbasses.
the back.
2 in the back.
Why are you stealing cars at 15, you stupid ass? Why do you really need that extra money like that? You know what I mean? You're not really fiends like that. I can see it. I know fiends when I see you, bro. I grew up with the real fiends, bro. I grew up with real fiends. People hooked at 13 years old. My nigga, the way I'm smoking right now, people was hooked at 13 years old. So I know a fiend when I see one. It's not a fiend. These are not fiends. You're just trying to be bad kids because you listen to rap music. You're trying to gang
Not
bang.
through the secret.
No,
I think that's gang bang. It's not gang bang, dumbass.
Because the car was stopped right at the curb, right at the
So
intersection.
right, jokers.
A shot couldn't have been.
And I know it's the adults that be doing this shit too. That be got hijacking cars and then shooting. You don't shoot that. If you do it that way, bro, like you're shooting somebody who's unarmed, you automatically is a buster, bro. He's the worst of the worst. So you need to die. They need to lock you up. So those type of hijackers, they need to lock them up. Well, all types of hijackers, but I'm just saying, bro, the ones that be shooting like this some childish shit, bro. This some childish shit. So if he's an adult doing this types of hijackers like this and then killing the person who refused with their car, bro, now that's down bad. You down bad, bro. You need to let's get yourself some job. Get you a job, bro. Get you a job, bro. I don't know. Do something. Oh no, not this. Not shooting, bro. At least scam. At least if you scam somebody, they still alive. This when you took somebody's life, bro, it's like a somebody's life. That's somebody's life, bro. And how do you deal with the demons, you dumbass nigga? You know how to deal with these. Niggas don't know. Demons be real.
Fired after he started to pull away from inside the car. Because they were already stopped at the intersection. That's right where the casings are.
Both de Trayvon and Tylen had purposefully withheld a crucial detail.
What's going on, y'all?
Without a snitch.
When officers arrived on Ferguson Avenue at 2:08 a.m., they pronounced 35-year-old Brandon Cooper dead at the scene. 2 bullet casings were found inside the car, supporting de Trayvon's claims that Cooper had been shot from inside the vehicle. However, what didn't add up was the discovery of 2 additional bullet casings outside on the road.
It's more than 2 bullets. Everybody got a shot. There was rap music, bro. They're just trying to do rap music shit. That's that gangster shit. That's the influence.
We're here, man. Look at me. We're here. Okay? I mean...
Look at it.
It is
low ass food.
I mean, it's unfortunate. It sucks. It's a terrible decision. But if you shot this man, just tell me you shot this man, man. And so we don't keep doing all this. Okay, I'm going to keep making notes and writing stuff that's going to walk us in circles, and it's all lies, man. It's all just nonsense.
Oh, I did.
Huh?
I did.
You did it. Where did you shoot him, Tom?
Twice inside the car, once outside the car.
Twice inside the car, once outside the car. Were there any bullets left in your car, in your gun? Just the way you talked to me, just the way you showed me? Were you on the driver's side by the door or in the middle? In the middle. Twice inside the car. And then you shot like at the car? Or did you hit him, you think?
I don't know.
Surprisingly, DeTravon eventually confessed, claiming that he alone was responsible for Brandon Cooper's murder. Although the accounts of what actually transpired on January 26, 2022 varied among the four suspects, detectives had an explanation for the key moments. It all began around 12:30 a.m. when a lift ride was booked using DeTravon Mitchell's phone. Approximately 25 minutes later,
leaving their traces behind. What did I tell you, bro? At the start of the video, I told you, you left your traces behind. That's how they caught you. I knew. I seen this shit, man. Like I was saying, bro,
as the driver reached a stop sign on St. Agnes Road, DeTravon and Tylen, who were both armed, pulled...
They're influenced by music, like artists, all this shit on social media. That's what they influence. They send this shit on social media like that. I can't really do this. Yeah, you can't, nigga, you dumb.
Out their weapons, threatening to shoot. They robbed the victim, taking her belongings before Tylen took control of the vehicle and drove it to Anna Street, where they parked it inside a garage. At around 1:40 a.m., just like the first incident, a second lift ride was booked, again starting on Oak Ridge Drive. This time, however, it ended on Ferguson Avenue at 1:51 a.m., just one street away from the first crime scene. Once again, DeTravon and Tylen played key roles in the robbery. Inside the car, they both pulled out their weapons, threatening to shoot with the apparent intention of robbing the victim. When he did not comply, DeTravon fired 2 shots into his back, fatally wounding him, before firing a third round at the vehicle as all 4 teenagers fled. The second bullet casing found outside on the ground came from Tylen's firearm, as he also fired at the vehicle while escaping. 9 minutes after the murder, at 2 a.m., surveillance cameras captured the group running back toward Anna Street.
We go to the parking lot, and then we see the police, so we start running.
Do you see police where?
Going down the street.
Like towards where you just came from? Like
Quick!
You shot the guy?
Around an hour later, a SWAT team raided the building after tracking the stolen vehicle from the first crime scene to the house where the teenagers had been staying. They were then arrested and taken to Dayton PD.
What did I say about leaving the traces behind, bro? When it comes to hijacking cars, bro, like, bro, I grew up watching South African TV shows, right? I grew up in Botswana, so I grew up watching South African TV shows. Them shits were having like, there's the Queen, there's the Gomorrah, and there's shows whereby they shows crimes like hijacking cars or whatnot. And when they would hijack the cars, they gotta go rush quick and remove the tracker, bro. They gotta remove the GPS in the tracker, bro. So I already been knew that this fool didn't even think about the tracker and is stealing this car. You nigga 15-year-old, he think it's that easy, all you need is a gun. He don't even think that it's 2025, this cars can get tracked, so it's... But you need to... they can get you, mate.
For questioning.
Even that gun, bro, where did he get it?
Do you feel bad about what happened?
He probably got it from his dad. They probably traced it back to the house.
Where did you think happened when he crashed?
He got out.
Did you see him get out?
I told you I ran. I just ran.
Find the perfect voiceover for every story from a range of professional voice artists. Get the best value plan for voiceovers, music.
New here at 5, 2 17-year-olds are headed to prison for murdering a Lyft driver. And in court today, the driver's mother had words for those teens. News Center 7's Mike Campbell joins us live. Mike, lots of emotion at the Montgomery County Courthouse today.
Absolutely, James. Trayvon Mitchell and Tylen Peaks were only 15 years old when Brandon Cooper was lured to a robbery attempt and then shot to death in 2022.
During the trial, both Tylen Peaks and Trayvon Mitchell were tried as adults due to the severity of their charges. Initially, Tylen pleaded not guilty, but as overwhelming evidence of his involvement surfaced, he later changed his plea to guilty. Similar to Trayvon Mitchell, Tylen was convicted on multiple charges, including murder, aggravated robbery, felonious assault, grand theft of a motor vehicle, and tampering with evidence. Although Tylen was never definitively linked to the fatal shots that killed Brandon Cooper, police records revealed that he had been involved in multiple similar robberies in the days leading up to the murder. These prior offences proved critical in court. As a result, Tylen Peaks was sentenced to 27 years to life in prison, while Trayvon Mitchell received 25 years.
Nigga only 25, bro. This nigga's doing this over and over again, bro. And then here's the thing, bro. You're repeating this shit over and over again, and then you get caught up at the 5th time you're doing this shit. And the 5th time you're doing this shit, it means that all these times you haven't been removing trackers of these cars. Man, these other cars, maybe they didn't have trackers. Maybe them other cars didn't have trackers, and you didn't know about that. You didn't even check about that shit, bro. You don't even know what you do, for real, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's the internet be having these fools like this, bro. Look at this goofy ass. Look at him.
Life. Ray and Ron, whose identities were never made public, were tried in juvenile court due to their lesser roles in Brandon Cooper's murder.
To the Cooper family, I want to start off by saying I'm sorry for the things that I put y'all through. I never meant for anything like that to happen. I'm not the monster they make me to be.
Man, you had to write this shit down. I know you're 15 years old and whatnot, but if you really need to write this shit down, I'm not believing this, bro.
I just so happen to make it really bad.
The life you took, that faithful man, that faithful morning, was an amazing young man who would help anyone and literally give you the shirt off his back.
When Brandon Cooper kissed his wife goodnight on January 20